Hey, what's going on guys? It is Lasty here. Welcome to another episode of the 3-tier squad builder. You guys absolutely love this and I really appreciate the support on the previous episodes. First off, if you guys are looking for any Ultimate Team coins, check out the FIFAshop.co.uk. Use my code LA5TY, that will get you 5% discount, and the link you need is down below in the description. So, let's talk tier number 1, shall we? This is your cheap, bog standard German squad, but actually what I've done is I've included a player that's worth about half of the entire cost of the team, that is Ilkay Gundogan at Cam, into this squad. So it's still only going to cost you around 14,000 coins, but you get one pretty decent, like awesome player in there that you can base your whole team around. So we've got some really solid non-rare players like Roda and the other CDM right there. Looks ridiculous and lots of strength on him. You've got Sydney Sam and Caligiuri out wide. You could also use perhaps Draxler. And then you've got a very potent finisher that is Miroslav Klose up front. But as I said, the whole team is based around this one guy right here. You know, when you've only got a small amount of coins, you want that one beast in your squad that's probably worth around half of the money that you've got to spend. And Gundogan is just that in this team. He is the main man. He's what everyone links to, as you can see in this 4-2-3-1. And I've got to say, he was a bit of a force in the team. You know, we only had only played a couple games with this squad. You know, I've got to play a couple of games with each of these tiers in order to make this video. And he only had 2 goal scorers, right? Miroslav Klose and Gundogan. I've got to say, Klose was pretty decent, you know. He was actually, you didn't notice that he only had like 71 pace. You know, he's got a lot of great finishing ability and he's very, very strong as well. And then Gundogan in this team felt like next level. As you can see, his dribbling is off the chain right there. Pace decent as well. But he makes these great runs. Even though he's a cam, he almost plays as a second striker in that squad. And that's a lovely finish across the goalie. Again, making a run as if he's a striker. Holding those players off with the strength and then banging it into the top of the net. This is tier number 2. We've got some more expensive players in this one. This one's going to set you back around 70,000 coins. But as you can tell, we've actually got a few more silvers in the squad. Silvers are often known as more sort of desirable players. They're a lot rarer than the non-rare golds are. Therefore, they cost more. You know, we've got people like Rudiger. We've got Kirchhoff at the back. You know, we've got Rausch as a left back, who's got some really good free kick stats actually for a silver. We've got what's his name? Maximilian Beister and Andre Schürrle out on the left. Schürrle's going to cost you around 20k in this team, which is quite a lot. Emre Can at Cam, he's also going to cost you around 20 to 25,000 coins. And then you've got a really deadly strike force of Mario Gomez, who's a high-rated player. And then an overpowered silver stunner that is Peniel Malapa. So that's tier number 2. It's a slightly upgraded squad in terms of desirable players, but you could argue that tier number 1 had a few more higher rated, you know, like the gold players in it sort of outweigh the silver players that are in this one. So what is better? Who knows? Well, I've got to say, I actually enjoyed this squad very, very much. Tier number 2 was a good one. You know, I came up against a couple of very, very difficult opponents. I believe I lost one of the games and I won one of the games, and we scored a whole bunch of goals, and that's the good thing, you know. I've got to say, it spread out quite well between the whole team as well. Schürrle there, sticking a really nice goal into the back of the net. I really liked Schürrle. I really liked Rausch, but I've got to say, I don't like Rausch more than I like Janssen from the first squad. Janssen's a beast in this game. Malapa, take a look at that for a strike. That's a ridiculous goal, and that's just crazy. Like, we just picked it up, took the shot, and it goes into the back of the net from a very odd angle with a lot of power. So that's tier number 2. This is the most expensive tier. This is tier number 3. 1.2 million coins this one's going to cost you. This is for all of you ballers out there. I know there's a big gap between tier 2 and tier 3, but I know you guys really don't like it when tier number 2 is quite expensive. 60 to 70k is about as much as we should really go on that one. And I do like to show you as big as you could possibly do with a tier number 3, you know. Sometimes I like to put some legends in there, like I have today. We've got Emre Can actually makes his way back into the squad. I nearly used Toni Kroos, and I nearly used Mario Götze as well, but I decided, you know what, I love Can. He's going in the squad. Thomas Muller, we've got Effenberg in there, we've got a legend Effenberg, we've got Marco Reus, we've got Oliver Bierhoff as well, and the two centre-backs in the goalkeeper partnership there of Boateng, Hummels and Neuer, that's about as high rated as you're going to get for German players. Maybe if you stuck like Beckenbauer or someone in there, maybe Jens Lehmann in goalkeeper, but no, I think Neuer's even higher rated than he is. This team, I played a few games with this team. The first one I played, I got done like 2-0. The second game I played, I lost again. But I've got to say, it felt pretty poor on the formation. I didn't really like the formation. Yeah, I've used it before and I really have liked it. But I liked a lot of the players in it. We scored a lot of goals, which is a really good thing, you know. Of course, one thing I really didn't like, Oliver Bierhoff. He was terrible. I think I played 3 or 4 games with this team. He didn't score a single goal. It was all about the two wingers in this team, Marco Reus and Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller's really good this year. I rate him a lot, but I tell you who's a bit better than him, it is Marco Reus. The guy's a god. Bierhoff does some quite good hold-up play here, plays a lovely ball through to Reus, but really, it should be the other way round. It should be Reus, what's his name, Bierhoff, running through to score the goals, because that's what he's known for, as being a goal scorer. But he really wasn't that for me in this team. And Reus was the best one. So if I was going to take a mix of all of those players from all of those different tiers and make one squad, it would be this one right here. What do you notice about this one? Well, it's 900k, so it's sort of in between tier 2 and tier 3. It features people from all of the tiers. We've got Rudiger at centre-back as well as Boateng. We've got Gundogan going in at cam instead of Emre Can, and we've actually got Marco Reus up top instead of someone like Mario Gomez or even Oliver Bierhoff. So that's the 3-tier squad builder for Germany. If you've enjoyed, guys, please don't forget to smash a like on the video. I thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments down below, which tier could you afford, and I will catch you next time, guys. Peace!